Okay, guys, we're today I'm going to show you a video on how to integrate your Investor Carrot site with your Podio account through Zapier. Okay, Zapier is another platform that integrates third parties together. Awesome stuff. They've got so many different, they can integrate Google Drive, uh, Gmail, Gravity Forms. Podio, a million different, and you can explore all the different apps there when you go to explore. But I digress. What we're going to do is today just investor carrot all the way. Okay, so most of these right here, my zaps right now, they're all off right now, and just for this video. But these are all for investor carrot. But we're going to start from scratch. So what you're going to do first off is you're going to hit make a zap. Okay, and in order for you to attach your investor carrot to Podio, you have to use something called Gravity Forms. Okay, so we're going to use Gravity Forms and new submission, and then we're going to use Podio. Create an item. Okay, so when there's a new submission, then it's going to create an item within Podio. So we're going to do continue, and this right here, we're going to copy that. Okay, and then we're going to go back to investor carrot. Okay, when you're in your investor carrot site, okay, what you're going to want to do is you want to go to your forms section. So you're going to do admin first, and then you're going to do your forms. Okay, so these are all different types of all forms, different types of lead capture pages that you're going to have in your system. Okay, so where you could do this, you can do it from a couple different ways. You can go to form settings right here, click on form settings, or and then you can go down to Zapier. Okay, or you can just click on Zapier right there. Either way, it's the same result. Okay, so what I'm going to do right now is I'm going to delete this, and I'm going to paste in what they gave me in Zapier. Okay, so I pasted that over here. All right, and then we're going to do cash buyer access demo. Okay. Conditional logic, basically, this section is going to allow for you to kind of filter. Maybe you want somebody from a certain county, a certain address, certain name. No filtering. I wouldn't recommend doing the filtering. You can actually do the filtering through Zapier, but I still wouldn't even recommend doing that. Okay. Then we're going to update the Zapier feed. Okay. So now, this is the webhook URL. So now we're going to actually go back into Zapier, and we're going to continue. Test your account. Account's working. You can add a filter in here if you want to. I would say do not add a filter in here. It's unnecessary. Every submission you want coming in to Podio. Okay, you're going to pick your organization. You're going to pick your desired workspace. Uh-oh, that's on that wrong workspace. Let's do this workspace. And we're going to pick our desired app. Where are we at? Cash buyers. Okay, and then okay, so what you're going to see here is, let's see here, the stage of the lead. I'm going to put the stage of the lead is going to be new. So now what Zapier is doing is taking me through this particular app and what's located in the app. So when this lead comes in, I want update me. And first name, So these fields right here, when you click on these are what's going to be in that specific form. Okay, last name, email, phone number. Let's see here. Do we get them all? Lead source, what kind of buyer are they? So what kind of buyer? Source of cash buyer, type of buyer. Okay. See, I can't actually insert a field in here because on the opposite end, this is a category. So, you know, you get like 5 different choices, okay? So what that means is you want every single one of these fields right here to be associated to something. So far we got email, phone, first name. So we need lead source and we need what kind of buyer are you. So if you don't have a specific field that's going to match up with the form, either you can go back and change it, or what I'll do is, what type of properties do you want? Occupancy, price cap, BAP, notes. I'll insert notes. Okay, so lead source, what kind of buyer they are. Okay, so I'll put number 1 right here, and then I will type in lead source. Okay, so, and then I will type in number 2, what kind of buyer are you? Okay, so here's the thing, guys. If they don't actually fill out that information, then all you're going to see in your notes section is just this. So you're going to put some type of some type of colon, semicolon there, or colon there, because you know that if there's something afterwards, after that, and before the 2, then you know that they actually indicated something. If not, then you know there was nothing there. If you don't put lead source there, if you don't put what kind of buyer are there, then you're just going to get the answers, and it's going to cause some confusion in your organization. So just be mindful of that. Okay, so I've answered. It looks like I've associated all the possible answers within this form. So I'm going to hit continue. And then you can test this. Name my Zap. Let's see, what did I name it on this end? I strongly recommend that your Zap name that you have in your investor carrot form, put it over here in your Zap, because I'll tell you this, like I showed you before, there are lots of different forms there. You'll get confused. You're not sure which form's going where, but just to keep it the same, highly recommend that you're using that same name on both Zapier and investor carrot. Okay, that's it. It's that simple. So let's go back here. Preview. So if they were to put their name, first name, what type of investor are they, looking for a place to live, and then the phone number, blah, 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 whatever. Now this is not what it looks like within the lead capture page. It looks different, but just, you know, test email at testemail.com. Okay, a couple things about this real quick, okay? Look at this here. So the possible answers are investor, and the possible answers are looking for place to live in. So what you can do on the back end, so that you can automate this, is you can have a workflow that says, when the description contains looking for a place to live in, then assign this lead to a retail or assign this lead to a realtor that's on staff, right? So that realtor's contacting them, 'cause that's a buyer lead, right? That realtor's going to make money on getting them into a home, and if you do it right, you can get a portion of that, right? And have that automated, right? If they're an investor, then that workflow wouldn't actually be used for them, but still, you would have that workflow in there just to kind of automate that lead, right? Maybe that guy's paying you per lead. Who knows? You can do it that way as well. So, I'm not sure if it's going to actually take me this way, but I don't think so. Okay, so, and that's how you do it, all right? So what you're going to do is you're going to do that. Oh, you know what? That it did work. Okay, so you're going to do that for each one of these forms with Investor Carrot within all of your websites. Okay, so that's how you integrate Investor Carrot and Podio. Okay, so let's just take a look. All right, good luck.